Right, hi students. Let's see here today I am going to discuss relative refractive index of medium. What is relative refractive index of medium? When light travels from medium 1 to medium 2, then refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. See here the first example, when light travels from water to glass. See here, this is water, this is glass. See here, now light ray is traveling from water to glass. Right. See here, this is the incident ray, this is the refractor ray. Now where is the refractor ray? In glass. So light is bending in a glass. So first write refractive index of glass with respect to refractive index of water, because light is coming from water. This is equal to, we know already in the previous session, we know refractive index is inversely proportional to speed of light. So we can write speed of light in water by speed of light in glass. See here, already we know speed of light in water, that is 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Glass is 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. 10 power of 8, 10 power of 8 gets cancelled. This is 2.25 by 2. Simply this we can written as 225 by 200. If you calculated this one, 225 by 200. 5 4 ja 5 4 20 0. 5 4 20 5 9 ja 5 4 20 25. 5 5 ja 25. Next 5 8 ja 5 9 ja. So the ratio of 225 by 200 is equal to 9 by 9. This is, see here, this we can written as refractive index of glass. Refractor ray is in glass. Light is coming traveling from water. So this is refractive index of glass with respect to water. This we can call as relative refractive index of glass. Why? Because in the previous session we discussed absolute refractive index. Absolute refractive index means with respect to vacuum. But here light is traveling from water. So here light is bending in glass with respect to water. That means other than air. Other than air. So here with respect to water, other than air, then that refractive index we can call as relative refractive index. So this is relative refractive index of glass with respect to water. Its value is 9 by 8. Next see here, light is traveling from glass to water. See here, glass, water. See here. Now this is refractor ray. Where is refractor ray? In water. So refractor ray in water. Light ray is traveling from glass. Is equal to refractive index is inverse ratio of speed of light. So this is water, glass. So here glass, water. So speed of light in glass we know 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Here 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8. So this is equal to 200 by 225. Solve 200 by 225. 5 4 ja 50. 5 4 20, 5 5 ja 5 8 ja 5 9 ja. So here in the place of 200 by 225 we can write 8 by 9. So this is refractive index of water with respect to glass. That means light is bending in water. Light ray is coming from glass. See here with respect to glass, not water. If with respect to vacuum or air. Means if light is coming from air, that refractive index is absolute refractive index. But here light is traveling from glass to water. So with respect to glass, so this is related to refractive index of water, with respect to glass. With respect to glass. So here with respect to here in top, what is there? From that light ray is coming. Here light ray is coming from water. So from water. So this is with respect to water. That's why this is related to refractive index. Here with respect to glass. So bending of light in water with respect to glass means light ray is coming from glass. That's why this is related to refractive index. Next, my dear students, come to here. Already you know the relation between speed of light and wavelength of light. This is lambda. Lambda means wavelength of light. So this is the relation between speed of light and wavelength of light. V equal to F into lambda. Here V means speed of light. This is lambda. Lambda means wavelength of light. F means frequency of light. Here speed of light and wavelength of light depends on the medium. That means already we know during the time of refraction we discussed that when light travels from one medium to another medium, there is a change in speed. If speed changes, wavelength also changes. Why? Because here frequency remains constant. Why frequency remains constant means frequency depends only on source. So source. That means if sun is there, sun is emitting light rays. That means sun emits, suppose 1 second, if sun emits 10 waves, the frequency is nothing but 10 hertz. Frequency means number of waves emitted by a source in 1 second. That frequency does not change when light enters from one medium to another medium, because sources are very far from us. That source emitting frequency does not depends on mediums. That's why your frequency depends only on source. So its value does not changes when light travels from one medium to another medium. So that's why frequency remains constant. If frequency remains constant, how V and lambda are related? How V and lambda are related? So V and lambda are related as directly proportional. Next, during frequency we know very well V changes. So V changes means wavelength also changes. So these two factors changes during refraction, but frequency remains constant. See here how V and lambda, they are directly proportional. Directly proportional means if V increases, lambda also increases. That's why only V1 by V2 is equal to lambda 1 by lambda 2. Right? Use this concept here. My dear students, use this concept. See here, I am writing this is medium 1, this is medium 2. Here refractive index is U1, here refractive index is U2. In this medium, the speed of light is V1 and wavelength of light is lambda 1. In this medium, the speed of light is V2, wavelength of light is lambda 2. Now see here, light ray is traveling from medium 1 to medium 2. See here, this is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray. Now, where is the refracted ray? In medium 2. Write that one, mu2 by mu1. So, refracted ray into with respect to mu1, u2 by mu1. Express this ratio in terms of speeds of light ratio. Here mu2 by v1, we can write v1 by v2. Then this is equal to, we know already relation between speeds of light and wavelength of light. These two are directly proportional. So directly proportional means here 1, here 2. So for wavelength also lambda 1, lambda 2. So this is the relation. Very, very, very important relation. Okay, now that means if any question is given in terms of refractive index and speeds of light, use this relation. In the question, if the relation is between refractive index and wavelength, use this relation. See here, mu2 by mu1 is equal to v1 by v2, and mu2 by mu1 is equal to mu also inversely proportional to wavelength. So lambda 1 by lambda 2. So this is the relation. Next, see here, this mu2 by mu1. This mu2 by mu1, see right here, mu2 by mu1 is equal to v1 by v2. Okay, now mu2 by mu1, we can write mu2 here. That means bending of light in medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So this can be expressed as like this, is equal to v1 by v2. So this we can read as relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So this is relative refractive index. So what is meant by relative refractive index? When light travels from medium 1 to medium 2. See here, light is traveling from medium 1 to medium 2. Then refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1. So this is called relative refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is equal to here v1 means speed of light. Speed of light in medium 1. v2 means speed of light in a medium 2. So this is the formula for relative refractive index. Okay, now students. So pause the video and note down all the points. Right. Conclusion of refractive index. What is refractive index? What we understood. Refractive index is nothing but how fast or how slow light travels in a medium. This is refractive index. That means fastness or slowness of light in a medium depends on refractive index of medium. See, if more is the mu value, more is the denser one. If medium is more denser, speed of light in that medium is less. Wavelength of light in that medium is also less. Next, we discussed two types of refractive indices. One is absolute refractive index, another one is relative refractive index. What is absolute refractive index? Absolute refractive index means when light travels vacuum to any medium. Here we can use vacuum or air, whatever may be. When light travels vacuum to any medium, then the refractive index of medium is called absolute refractive index. When light travels from medium 1 to medium 2, then refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is called relative refractive index. Right. This is a formula for absolute refractive index. So refractive index of medium with respect to air is equal to C means speed of light in air by speed of light in medium. Then here relative refractive index formula, refractive index of medium 2 with respect to medium 1 is equal to speed of light in medium 1 by speed of light in medium 2. Then we calculated absolute refractive indices value for different mediums. We calculated absolute refractive index for air. Here, if we observe in all four cases, with respect to air, with respect to air, with respect to air, with respect to air. So, in top air is there, then those are all our absolute refractive indices values. So here, this is absolute refractive index of air with respect to air. So, its value is 1. So, absolute refractive index here, respect to the water with respect to air. So, this is absolute refractive index of water. Its value is 1.33. So, if we observe all these values, diamond, absolute refractive index of diamond is more compared to all other values. That means light bends more in a diamond and speed of light is less in diamond. Next, come to the point. If we observe all the values, the minimum value of absolute refractive index is 1. This is the minimum value. That means the minimum value of absolute refractive index is 1 only. So its value cannot be less than 1. This is the minimum value. So remember, this point is very important. Next here, observe the refractance of water with respect to glass. Here not with respect to air. If with respect to air, that is absolute. But here with respect to glass, that's when this is relative refractive index. Here also here with respect to water, that's when it is relative refractive index. So here refractive index of water with respect to glass is 8/9. Refractive index of glass with respect to water is 9/8. If you observe the values, the relative refractive index values can be greater than 1. See here 9/8. 9/8 means its value is greater than 1. Next can be less than 1. See here 8/9. 8/9 means 0 point something. So its value is less than 1. So sometimes its value is equal to 1. So relative refractive index values can be greater than 1, less than 1 or equal to 1. Right. I hope the concept of refractive index is very much clear to you. So what we learned? We calculated optical density of different mediums and we calculated which one is denser and which one is lighter one, and how speed of light behaves in a denser medium and it is related with the wavelength of light, and we discussed absolute refractive index and relative refractive index. So to my dear students, to revise the topics, go to my channel once again and click the button. Right? And wait a minute, we will please pause the video and note down all the points. After completion of this one, I will give 4 numerical problems. If you solve the 4 numerical problems by your own, then you can understand the concept very clearly. Right, see here, VW is equal to 2.25 10 power of 8 meter per second. VW means speed of light in water. Next, VG means speed of light in glass. So this is the data given, and calculate mu W with respect to A, mu G with respect to A, mu G with respect to water. So first to find, this is absolute refractive index or relative refractive index. See here, with respect to A, so this is absolute refractive index. See here also with respect to A, so this is also absolute refractive index. Here with respect to water, so this is relative refractive index. I hope all the students understood this one. Let's calculate here. First calculate this one. Refractive index of water with respect to A. So write this one. That means light is traveling from water, entering into water, and light is bending in water. So first write bending. So water with respect to A. See here data is given in terms of speeds of light. So express these ratios in terms of speeds of light. Here W air. So already we know mu is inversely proportional to V. So here simply water air. Here we can write air water. See here refractive index of water with respect to air. So water, we have to calculate refractive of air value is 1 is equal to speed of light in air. Here speed of light in air is not mentioned. Why? Because already we know it is a value is 3 × 10⁸ meter per second. Like speed of light in water is 2.25 × 10⁸ meter per second. Gets cancelled. Already we know we calculated so many times this one. This value is nearly equal to 1.33. Next see here. Glass with respect to air. Glass with respect to air means directly we know already this is absolute refractive index value. We know already the absolute refractive index values we know. Glass with respect to air, its value is directly we can write 1.5. Otherwise do like this. Next here third problem, glass with respect to water. Glass with respect to water, this is relative refractive index. So right, light is traveling from water entering into glass. So light is bending in glass. So first write refractive of glass by refractive index of water is equal to express this ratio in terms of speeds of light. So water with respect to glass. So this value we know, speed of light in water is given 2.25 into 10 to the power of 8 by speed of light in glass 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, meter gets cancelled, 10 power of 10 gets cancelled, 2.25 by 2. So do here 2.25, 225 by 200, 540 ja 545, 59 ja 58 ja. So this value is equal to 9 by 8. So this is refractive index of glass with respect to water. Okay now. Next come to second question. Here refractive index of diamond is given 2.4. Simply they mentioned refractive index of diamond. If it is not mentioned with respect to other mediums, this refractive index simply we can consider as absolute refractive index. Then write absolute refractive index means refractive index diamond with respect to air, its value is 2.4. Then calculate the speed of light in a diamond. So express this one. See, light is traveling from air into diamond. So write this one, refractive index of diamond with respect to air is equal to express this one in terms of speed ratios. So speed of light, speed of light. Here diamond air, here see here air, diamond. Already we know speed of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. Then calculate speed of light in a diamond. Okay now? Then subject here. Refractive index of diamond is 2.4 by refractive index of air is 1 is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second by VD. So subject to VD. If VD comes this side, 2.4 comes this side, then VD is equal to 3 into 10 to the power of 8 by 2.4 meter per second. If you calculate this one, 2.4, 3. See here, 2.4, 3. 30 by 24. See here, 5. So 30. 3 10 ja, 3 8 ja. 2 5 ja, 2 4 ja. 5 by 4. 5 by 4 means how much? 1.5 by 4, 1.25. 1.25. Substitute here 1.25 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. So this is the speed of light in diamond. Okay now. Next come to third question. So lambda A means wavelength of light in air. Wavelength of light in air is 4800 angstroms. Then refractive index of diamond is given 2.4. Then find wavelength of light in diamond. See here, the refractive index of diamond, simply it is not mentioned with respect to any other medium. So simply this one considered as absolute refractive index. So absolute refractive index means simply write refractive index of diamond with respect to air is equal to 2.4. Now here write the relation between refractive index and wavelength. So first write this one. Light is bending in diamond. So refractive index of diamond with respect to air is equal to write express this refractive index ratios in terms of wavelength of light. So lambda by lambda. Here diamond air. Already know refractive index and wavelength are inversely proportional. Here diamond, here air. So here air, here diamond. Okay now. Then write wavelength of air value is given 4800 angstroms by find wavelength of light in diamond. So okay now, I will do here. Then see here, so write this one, refractive index of diamond by refractive index of air is equal to 4800 angstroms by wavelength of light in diamond. So wavelength refractive index of diamond, its value is given. Its value is 2.4. Then refractive index of air value, you know, its value is 1. Then see here, wavelength of light in diamond comes this side. Subject this one is equal to 4800 angstroms by 2.4. So cut here point, here write 0. Then 24, 2. Then wavelength of light in diamond is equal to 210, that is equal to 2000 angstroms. That means here wavelength of light in air is 4800 angstroms. Wavelength of light in diamond is 2000 angstroms. That means when light travels from air to diamond, wavelength of light decreases due to refractive index of diamond, because the diamond refracted diamond is 2.4. That means in diamond light bends more. So light bends more due to more bending. Here wavelength is decreasing. That is 4800 angstroms to 2000 angstroms. I hope, my dear students, all members understand the concept of refractive index. Right. Thank you. Bye.